One of the best news breakers in the game, Channel 7 News, Channel 7 Football's own Xander McGuire, friend of the show. Welcome, Xander.
Thank you, Roo. Uncle
Well,
Mickey, good to be with you here at Web Studios again.
Good to see you again. It's great to see you. Congratulations on all your great work at Channel 7 too. Great to have you in the stable. You have a job here today, and that's to just stop me scratching my head about this week.
Mick's been like the guy sitting at the table in The Hangover when he's trying to gamble and the X's and the numbers are all flying around.
I don't get it.
He can't figure it out.
I've seen the big comprehensive whiteboard out the back here as well. You've done the work to try and figure this out.
We had like a beautiful mind-style maths equation, and it means nothing to me. You may as well draw a big dick and balls up there because I have no idea.
About the same.
Can we do the big ones first? Do you mind?
Go.
Clear the FME. Okay. Compensation pick.
Yep.
What the hell is... What is the formula for a compensation pick? Because Jack Silvani, he's a good footballer. I'm not trying to drag him down.
Yep.
But if he's a priority, if he's a 19 compensation pick, I'd like to know why.
Okay, so the formula is based on three things. One, the new contract money worth. Two, the age of the player, and then the length of the deal that they're on.
Right.
So it's not to do with how the public or the AFL might perceive the worth of the player. It's purely based on the deal that they're getting and their age. So
some kind of algorithm.
There is a secret formula that the AFL uses. We don't know what.
Why is it secret?
Because they think the clubs will exploit it. So they think, if they make it public that 850 grand is band one, everyone will start paying players 851 grand just to tick it over.
Just to get over.
So rather than let the clubs exploit it, they keep it secret so they can exploit it.
Yeah, it's their
Is that
game.
fair?
Come on.
Yeah, I put it to you that they don't make it public so that they can use it in discretionary ways so that North Melbourne, struggling club, get pick 3 for Ben Mackay, which is ridiculous. And West Coast, struggling club, who also get a priority pick, get pick 2 for Oscar Allen.
Well, the Maguires have famously been fans of equalisation in the AFL, so I say more for it. No, beyond that though, based on the money and everything, there's 5 bands.
Yes.
Band 1 is you get a first round pick that's behind your first pick in the first round. So for West Coast, it's because they've got pick 1
Pick
against.
1. Yep.
Band 2 is end of first round. Band 3 is your pick in the second round. Band 4 in the second round. Band 5 is third round. So
what's the future of the compensation? It's enough. There's enough grey area to go. We need to sort this, don't we? Is it
a little bit? Look, it looks funny when you look at Jack Silvani being pick 19 and Buddy Franklin was pick 19 back in the day. Yeah, that's because Hawthorn won the flag, but
marry those up.
It's going to be more free agents.
And eventually, the Colonel had to cough up his herbs and spices, didn't he?
He'd have to give it up.
I'm just saying. You can't have a secret recipe.
Well,
the fans don't know about.
Ballpark, they think that for like a 26-year-old free agent, it's around 850 grand. And that's kind of been where, for band 1. That's
All right.
Give us the latest. Charlie Curnow.
Charlie Curnow. What's going on?
Well, 3 first-round picks sounds good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Sounds juicy.
Until you realise that there's going to be a lot of academy guys for Gold Coast in this draft. So Geelong's pick 19 is already probably going to push into the 20s. And then if they get Curnow, they're not finishing down the bottom of the ladder anytime soon. So it's their pick 19 this year, first rounder next year, first rounder in 2 years' time.
That's sounds good on paper.
Realistically, it could be 3 picks in the 20s, which is 3 first rounders. Sounds great, but 3 picks in the 20s for Curnow, you wouldn't do that deal if you're Carlton, would you?
I wouldn't, and I don't think they're going to either.
Yeah. Who knows what they're up to? Nick Daicos, he's on the move. So
we go.
Where will he end? Your dad's about to ring it.
Yes.
Nick Daicos, where will he end up? Where will he end up?
He's going nowhere.
No,
Craig McRae said at the Caulfield Guineas opening, he said, I bought a lotto ticket last night. The odds of winning the lotto are 50 million to 1. And that's still a better chance than anyone else getting Nick Daicos. So
he couldn't
shut
win a
down
meat
this.
raffle.
They're going to change the best and fairest voting to make sure that he wins it every year. So he won't be going anywhere.
Collingwood cooked?
I think they are looking to get some more long-term options into their midfield mix. And if they can do that...
Your voice rose an octave? He's shifting uncomfortably.
They were up at half-time in... Sorry, not we. They were up at half-time in a preliminary final. So everyone needs to calm down.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Stick around.
Triple M, we're in the thick of the AFL trades. Channel 7's Xander McGuire, who's all over it, is with us.
He is. Xander, club captains. We rarely see club captains leave their footy clubs. We've seen it already with Oscar Allen. He is now a Brisbane Lion. The Zach Merrett saga, where is this going to land?
I think it's going to land late in the trade period, and I think something will probably get done.
You do.
I think so. I mean, look, how many times is a club going to say, look, we will deal with our contracted captain?
Yep.
I think it's one of these situations where all of Essendon's public messaging, although it's been we're not going to trade him, is leading to the point where it is Hawthorn, give us your best shot and give it to us once and let's see where this lands.
What does it take to get done, you reckon?
I think have to be two higher end first round picks, and
Which they don't have, do they?
future drafts. You know,
But again, you're in the Geelong conundrum where Hawthorn we think are going to be good. So I doubt they'd be able to come up with something that would please the Bombers, unless there's a player involved.
Unless there's a player involved, there's a lot of key forwards at the Hawks that maybe aren't getting the game time that they want, and Cam McKenzie's one that's been put up there. They say they won't trade him, but they say they won't.
Priority picks. Who decides where and when a priority pick is given?
If you're going really badly. And
but North Melbourne have been going badly for 20 years, and they're
still applying.
They're not getting one.
No,
but who decides?
It's an AFL decision. I mean,
but what's the formula? Is this another
this
secret
is another,
formula?
It's another herbs and spices.
This is another secret formula?
You don't get to look into the. I do a bit of work at
captain's
AFL
pick,
House, and there's downstairs and upstairs. You don't venture into upstairs. It's where all the secret.
What is going on?
They won a flag 7 years ago, West Coast.
So why have a draft? Why do all this stuff and then just go and usurp it at a whim because you can? You can rig this draw any way you like through, It just blows my mind.
Particularly if you look at it and some of the dealings that maybe West Coast has done in the past. It's
their own fault. They won a flag how many years ago?
7
years ago. They're a huge club. They're well resourced. They've got nothing they can point to this was beyond our control.
Well, in fact, it was within their control, but they did things like traded 3 first rounders for Tim Kelly.
Yep, and then that sinks your ship.
And then you put your hand out and you get a pick.
Have you got a bombshell for us? Looking forward, what do you think is on the cards that could go down that's sneaking under the radar at the moment?
I think the captaincy one is going to be the biggest story of the late part of this trade period, and the Jai Simpkin thing is starting to bubble away a little bit. There's a couple of clubs that might have a bit of a sniff. I think he probably ends up staying at North Melbourne just because of the money that he's on, and whether a club would want to take on a contract that's nearly worth $1 million a year, around the $900,000 a year mark.
Who would take him?
Collingwood is the one that was sniffing. I saw Mark McGowan report that in The Age, and Collingwood are really interested in getting a longer-term midfielder into their mix because they've only got Nick Daicos right now in a younger age bracket, and in a year's time, Pendlebury side bottom, guys like Crisp are probably going to
trade him for Mason Cox.
Yeah.
Just a straight swap.
Straight swap? Or Nick Daicos.
Don't bring his name
Coxie's an interesting one. He could end up somewhere. Would you have Coxie on for a year in yellow and black Mick? Mentoring where you could teach how to perform in a prelim?
Would you like to make a formal apology to me?
Would
you like to make a formal apology to me?
You've spoken about this on air.
I'd like to know what for.
Banging on the glass.
You have to think back a while.
So, the preliminary final, you and your egghead brother.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
who's a friend of the show?
He's a friend of the show. I've had the same conversation with him. So Richmond can get rissoled out by a rampant Mason Cox and Collingwood in a prelim final.
2018.
I'm at the president's dinner, and the first kids who the first to get me, I see banging on the glass, and it's the two Maguire boys laughing and giving me the bird. They came for me from nowhere. You were unbelievable. Firstly, it's bad parenting. Secondly, I'll allow it because I may have given
Xander, which side of the glass was he on though?
Exactly, he was on the inside of the glass.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd say that's guidance from all the years spent down the beach broadcasting with Uncle Mickey. That sort of craft.
Yeah, stealing your mango and your mum's frittata.
The frittata.
Oh, I was a good frittata.
Yeah, the relish.
Can we still
grandfather's relish.
I think we should still do a week from your mum's house. Just for the frittata.
What was it? Catering was good.
Oh my God.
Mate, I came back. It was like a before and after shot from
The
going into
Reaper
the Maguire house that week. Let me tell you.
Carla's the only person we haven't had on the show from the family this year.
Get her
Most
on
welcome.
soon.
She's listening, so.
Hi, Carla.
We'd love to get. Hello, Carla. We'd love to get you back from time to time if you're available. Thank you for helping us out today, and we'll speak to you soon.
We're on
Xander.
Channel 7 tonight and
Yes.
throughout the week. Thank you, Xander.